welcome back to Crafting with Chord Chapter 5. Today, I don't really know what all we're going to work on, so we'll just see how far we get. The first thing I wanted to show you was that I changed the chicken farm a little bit. Last time when we left, we had a chest here and chest here, and I changed it to have a double chest on the left wall that collects the chicken, and a chest on the right wall to collect the feathers. And I'll just briefly show you how that works. It looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. Whoops. So when the chickens die and are cooked, they go into this hopper chain that I'm pointing at here, and they come along to this. Let me get a better view. Oh my gosh. They come along to, there we go, that point right there, and the chicken are filtered out to the bottom, same way they were last time, except just over here. And so the feathers keep coming to this way, to a small hopper. It's not really a hopper chain, it's just a single hopper, or a single dropper. That dropper raises them up to here, and then the feathers continue on along, on down to the chest. Oops, I can't think I can actually click the chest, but the chest behind that hopper. It's where the feathers end up, and then yeah, then so this is just a simple clock that turns on when there are items in the dropper. So there we go. So if I just put feathers in there, it's just a clock that goes, and when this block right here, oh my gosh, of course I just did that. When that block is, and I put it in the wrong spot. When that block is powered that I'm trying to place here, it activates the dropper and shoots them up, shoots the feathers up into this hopper chain on down. I don't really want that to just keep going. This just can be laggy a little bit for the server. So then I said before, the chickens come down here, are filtered out here, same way they were filtered out before. So then they come down this chain, which is, that was actually a lot of iron. Luckily I did go caving, and maybe I'll show you how much iron I got. I got, I think, 5 stacks of iron or so. So I have a little bit to tide me over until we make the iron golem farms, but this used up quite a bit since each hopper is 5 iron. So anyway, the cooked chicken comes down here to these droppers, and I just have a simple dropper elevator, same way that I had here, and kind of the same as the one that I had on the other side for the feathers. So when there's an item in this dropper, that comparator gets powered and turns off this torch, which turns on this torch, and a simple clock starts. The power comes up here from the clock and powers both of these, and the power from the clock also comes down here and powers this bottom dropper, so that they all get power toggled on and off, so they shoot their items through. So let's just throw some items in there and you can see it, and yep, that's how you would expect a clock to work. I guess, I don't know, it's not too complicated. It looks a lot more complicated than it is. So the power comes up, or the chicken comes up to this hopper chain, comes along to that chest over there. I'm just gonna grab this chicken out. Yeah, and that's that. So I'm gonna come back out. Yeah, so anyway, the chicken goes there, and the feathers go there. Next, I also worked on the entry door. Where am I? Yeah, I think it's across over there, up on the first floor, the door to the outside, so I'll show you that now. Hey, so I'm just working on the door here, and I just got the redstone wiring done for the actual door part of it. I'm going to have a special way to trigger the door opening and closing, but I haven't gotten to that part yet. So this is the first part. When this redstone line, whoops, just fell down farther than I wanted. When this redstone line gets powered, the door will close. Unfortunately, I can't really do that without adding more redstone and have it all in the same screen. But when I light this up, it all closes. And then when I break the torch, it reopens. So the plan is there's going to be just probably a button on the inside that you can press to open it, and I guess it'll just reclose after a few seconds. And then there'll also be a special way from the outside to get in, which I'm about to start working on. So I'll do that now. So I just finished the door, and this is what it looks like. Very simple look, just a small 3x3 door inset into the side of the mountain. What I like about my door is that instead of some button to press or a pressure plate or some tripwire or anything like that, you walk up with a certain item, which is right now feathers, but I think I'm going to change it since I don't really carry feathers very often. Throw the feather down and then it opens. And if you don't stand there and explain it and just walk through, you don't get hurt either. But maybe I'll extend it and make it open a little bit longer so that doesn't happen. And if you want to leave, you just walk up, and then there's a button kind of hidden there. You just press it and it closes right behind you. And actually, I don't know. I don't know if I like that actually. I like from the outside how it looks all the same, but when it is open for that, when it's open for that split second, it just the pattern just kind of ends there. So I don't know. I like it like this actually. So maybe I'll just leave it like that. And I like this strip down here, so I think this is how it's gonna be. Let's just show what it looks like from underneath real quick. And this looks really complicated too, I think. And it took me a little bit, but it's not actually too bad. So before I had a single wire leading back here that I said controlled the door opening and closing, and that's this wire still. And I just have this torch which controls the door opening and closing. When this torch is on, the door is closed. When this torch is off, the door is open. So I have this redstone dust line coming down here. Let me just, oh crap. Okay. So I have this redstone dust that comes along here, and right next to it are two different pulse extenders for the two different ways to open the door. This way on my right is for the button, and this way on the left is for the kind of item dropping way of opening the door from the outside. And both pulse extender just makes it so that the door is just open longer. Otherwise, it would just be kind of a almost instant thing, which would make it really hard to get through the door, especially from the outside going into the inside. That way it was like split second. you couldn't even get to the door before it had opened and closed. So yeah, I added a pulse extender there and ended up needing a little bit of a pulse extender on the other side. So I'm going to show you how the button line works next. The button is, let's see, it's right on the other side of that stone brick. There's redstone dust on this half slab, and this dust line comes down, and I'll show you where it goes in a second, but I wanted to point out this is a half slab because if it was a full block, it would interact with the piston on the other side and it would mess up the door opening and closing. So yeah, it's a half slab because the half slab doesn't transmit power to the neighboring blocks. But the redstone dust on top will. So the redstone dust goes from there to there and then on down. So redstone dust comes down here, gets inverted because it just needs to be inverted, and then I have to go around, and then joins up to that pulse extender that I just showed you right in this block, and there's that same chest. So this is the button pulse extender, and this is the unaltered signal, the unlengthened signal, and this is the lengthener. So then the item dropper, or the item dropping way happens. This is the block above that I have to drop currently the feather on, and then this hopper minecart, or minecart hopper, I don't remember which it is. I think it's a hopper minecart. It's right there. I can't click on it because I can't get a good angle, but it's a hopper minecart. Below is below is a filter for feathers. It works the same way as the filters did down in the chicken room. I have a comparator here. This is hard with all these blocks. I have the comparator there that checks for when more than 22 items are in this hopper, and when more than 22 items are in there, so when I throw in another couple, you can see that piston retract there. That was the whole door opening. When the piston, or sorry, when, now I just lost my train of thought. When more feathers are added, this torch turns off, which unlocks this hopper, which pulls the extra feathers out. And when this torch is off, which I'm just actually going to break it right now, this torch turns on and powers this line as well as this pulse extender, so that the door opens and we can get through the door. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get it. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna climb out of here, close this back up, and we'll move on to the next thing. So here I am in the nether, and the next thing I'm going to work on is making a rail line out to the ice maker that we just made last episode. I need to, where's the location? So the location in the overworld is 267,985, and so the location in the nether, which is just this number divided by 8, is 33,123. So I need to head in that direction about 50 blocks to get to x equals 33, and this direction about 10 blocks. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this part. I'm not sure if I want to just like replicate this little like landing area over here and then just have it go and have it totally separate, if I want to like spin the portal 90 degrees and have it in the wall. Yeah, I'm not really sure on that, and just have like one continuous track, because then if I have two different tracks, then I'm going to the ice maker, I have to come down here, get off, come over here, sit back down, and start again. I don't think I like that. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think I'll turn this portal so it's no longer in the way, and I will just make this track keep going. But the first thing I'm going to do is work on this, extending this whole thing out to the right spot, which is probably right over there somewhere. We'll see when we get there. And I have all the blocks on me. I went over and deconstructed a lot of a nether fortress, so yep, I can get started. I'll show you some progress right now. So that didn't take long. I just fell off and I didn't even... Why am I not going up in lava? Maybe this is really deep lava, yeah. I just started doing this and I already fell off. So I guess it's a good thing I had a potion on me. Yeah, this might take longer than I thought. So here it is, I just finished. I moved the portal over to the side here and added the same kind of button, chest, dispenser, hopper setup for dispensing the carts. Just press the button, get on the cart, and it should send you all the way down here. Yeah, it's just the same kind of simple style that I had over there. Come on, there we go. You just drop the cart in there and it puts it back in the dispenser. You get a nice view. There we go. If you put it on the side of your screen, you can get a nice view of the main base, or the main nether base. I left the other side of this portal open. Yeah, okay. If you want to walk into the lava or something, just so if I needed to come out, I could. I don't really have any other way out from the base to like the normal nether. I just have like a dirt staircase underneath. Oh, you can kind of see it now. On the very right hand side of your screen, I have a dirt staircase down, and just a hole in the hole in the middle of my main base. So I like having another way. Oh, whoops! I don't want to go yet. Whoops! No, I wanted to show you through the portal. Through this portal, you go to the ice maker that we worked on last time, as expected. So I can. Is this ice? It doesn't look like ice. It looks like water. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just so still. I don't know. I guess that it is moving a little bit. It looked so still. It looked like ice. Yeah, and then you can walk back through and get to the nether. Awesome. Press this button, get on the cart, and it'll send you all the way back to this point, and drop the cart in there and you're good. I just have this crafting bench. I don't know where to put it, but I don't know, you always just seem to need a crafting bench somewhere, so I just let it kind of hide it on the other side of this portal. There's this little lookout here. I think I might use this. I'm not really sure where. There's another thing that's the opposite direction. Like this goes to the stronghold. If you head across the desert, you get to the ice maker, which is down that way. But if you head in the opposite direction of the desert, which is that way, there's a witch hut. So maybe this way will be the path to the witch hut. I don't know. But I didn't know what to put on the other side of this portal anyway, so I just made a little kind of patio area. Gives a nice view at least. Whoop, just hit a little bit of lag. So, yeah, I finished this all up. There's just one last thing I wanted to do today, so we'll do that now. So there it is. I have 3 stacks of TNT to use, and I've dug out a huge area over the past, I think, week, maybe a little more than a week. And I'm going to lay this all down and we're going to blow it up. So I placed all the TNT and I'm going to go into F1 mode so you can actually see what's going on. I have some flint and steel, and I have a whole bunch of TNT stretched out all the way to the end of the island that you can't even see because it's so far away. So let's try to light this up and see how this goes. Maybe we're going to light it in 2 places. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, this isn't going well. They need. Oh, that guy. That didn't go well. Uh-oh. Well, I took off most of my stuff. Yeah, I think I only had like an almost dead pickaxe on me. But let's see. Jump over here. While I was placing the TNT, I killed a guy carrying TNT. I really wish they couldn't pick that up, or at least that I could get it back from them somehow. Oh, I forgot about the sword that I was carrying. That would have been annoying to lose. Okay. Oops. Whatever. Oh, there's the pickaxe. That's good. I didn't actually lose anything then. That's really lucky. But this didn't all blow up. They must have taken out a lot of TNT. That was an ender pearl. Okay. They didn't actually blow up. That's annoying. And what? Some over here. How much did they pick up? What the heck? Wow, they caused me a lot. Well, I guess you get to watch more explosions this way. It's too bad that they keep picking up this TNT. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, don't. that guy's carrying TNT too. Wow. Let's see if I can kill these guys without dying. That's good. Even with a looting 2-sword, I don't get my stuff back. At least they made it when zombies who pick up stuff died. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm gonna respawn and then I'll come back. Okay, I just picked up all my stuff and I'm gonna run around and see if there's any more TNT to blow up and try to grab all the endstone I can. The way that I mined this out in preparation for the TNT was like 3 by 3 by 3 rooms with 2 spaces in between. So I just put lava, or not lava, I don't know where that came from, TNT in the middle block. In the middle block there, the TNT should blow up most, if not all, of the surrounding, which you can see from here blows up like, I don't know how, most of it, yeah, I don't know what percentage, and then it also triggers the TNT next to it. So yeah, it saved a lot of digging out, but that was 3 stacks of TNT, and to say I'm not too overwhelmed by the amount that it cleared out. Wonder how far, I think I dug, oh there's some more I can blow up at least. I wonder how far I still have to go in that direction before I hit the end of the world, or end of the island. Did that guy pick up, wow, come on. Wow, please Dinner Bomb, make it so that they can't take my TNT. Or at least that they give it back after they die. That's really aggravating. Yeah, so I have quite a ways here. So that was, let's see, that was about, I think, 7 these tunnels all the way down to the end. Going down was about like just under 32, so just under half a stack, so down and back would be just under a stack. So it was down, back, down, back, down, back, and then I don't know if this was the start of the, like, the leftovers. They didn't even, okay, let's just put that there and load it up. Yeah, I think that was the, just like the extras of each stack. And there's another gap. This is why we can't have nice things, Enderman. I don't like you. More explosions. Yeah, maybe the problem is that there's just so much space, or else I would just, maybe if I go through and light it up and put like a torch in each spot, so then nothing spawns inside the rooms, but then they could still, like each one of these rooms, do I have torches? Yeah. Put a torch in each room as I mine it out, and then nothing will naturally spawn there, but they can still teleport there, and they can still just like walk there. So I don't know if that'll stop all the TNT from blowing up. But if I do that and then like put the torch, or put the TNT, I don't have any TNT left, but if I just put the, like pretend this is TNT, is right in the middle, then when it gets lit, when the TNT gets lit, it'll just drop down to where the torch is. So maybe that's the best option, I don't know. It would certainly keep me from losing all these TNT blocks, and I have a ton of coal and a ton of wood, so that part won't be annoying. But I think that's it for today. I think actually the endstone's all gone. It despawned, so I'm going to keep looking for any more endstone and maybe clean this up a little bit, and I'll go to bed, because it's, let's see, what time is it? It's 4:50 in the morning. Wow. Okay, so I guess I should probably go to bed. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a good week, and thanks for watching. Bye.